Hey guys, Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you day 4 of the 12 Days of Anime. And as you can tell from the title, I've chosen a moment from a series that's a little bit more out of the has kind of remained like not necessarily outside of the mainstream, but just on the cusp of being outside the mainstream, I guess you could say, because I still don't think it's basically as popular as like most mainstream series, but it's on the cusp of it, and it's somewhere between on the cusp, but most people will definitely know the series, like the series Manga Artist, which again, just seeing the title, I'm basically talking about the Eden Zero manga. In this case, the pretty much death of basically Valkyrie Yuna from Eden Zero, a manga, the third manga that was created by Hiro Mashima. And I can't lie, a lot of the reason as to why I chose this moment was from just how skeptical and how cynical I was from this moment, and how my perception of Hiro Mashima ended up changing because of this moment. Like, I'm sure many can attest. Many who have read or watched Fairy Tail can attest that around the second half of the series, Hiro Mashima definitely abused the pretty much death fake out card a lot in that series, and with Eden Zero, specifically with Eden Zero, and because of that, when I was reading Eden Zero, and I got to this specific moment in the chapter of when it's revealed that pretty much Valkyrie Yuna was dead, I was like, okay, she's dead. So how many chapters is it going to be until she's revived, Mashima? Like, literally, that was the first thing that pretty much came that was in my head when I saw this moment. I was like, I did not trust Mashima at all in order to stick to this death whatsoever. I did not. And obviously I'm still a little, and so I maintained that stance all from week to week to week, to week. I was thinking, okay, what route is he gonna go in order to resurrect her? What's he gonna do in order to resurrect her? Like, anyone who's read my reviews of Eden Zero will know that this is kind of more or less a lot of my mindset when I was reviewing the chapters after that moment from week to week. Then we got to the, I guess, like last four, like 3 or 4 chapters of the Sun Jewel arc, which is where this death happened, and I was suddenly going, is Mashima really gonna stick to this? Is he not bringing her back? Like, again, I need to emphasize this is how much like Fairy Tail affected. This is how much Fairy Tail affected my perception of Mashima. Like, I did not trust him in the slightest. So when we finally got to those final moments of the arc and seeing that, yeah, Valkyrie staying, it's not only that Valkyrie is staying dead, and he even gave her like a very beautiful memorial. I was like, okay, Mashima, understand, this moment was a turning point, like, not only in the series, but it was a turning point for myself. A turning point where seeing that Mashima was going to stick to this death made me say, okay, Mashima, you've earned my trust. I'm willing to let my guard down around you a little bit. And again, it's one of those things where I'm sure that pretty much Mashima had a little bit more of a coherent plan as well as an idea of what he wanted to do when it came to how he was going to kill characters and how he was going to develop characters and kill characters and whatnot in his first manga, Rave Master. Like, I've heard Rave Master is is Mashima at his peak or something like that. So I'm sure he had a lot more of a coherent idea of what he wanted to do in that series. But so yeah, just with but because I watched and read Fairy Tail first, I didn't trust Mashima at all. So pretty much to see him follow through with this, it was a turning point for me where I could say, okay, I'm willing to put my faith in you, Mashima. I trust you complete. I trust you a lot more now. And so and again but even aside from that, just the moment itself, it was a beautiful moment. Um, but and I really I think that was at the point too where I really started to just kind of again I just started to kind of like I lowered my guard around him and I said, you know, I'll trust you, Mashima. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for this one. If you enjoyed, but yeah, guys, so just I'd really like to know what you guys think. Did you like it or what? But yeah, that's all I got. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Crunchyroll. Death and Night of Anime, signing off. Later, guys.